Good morning. In this next video, the fifth in the series, we're going to go back again and focus on the deep front line. So as I mentioned to you in that first video, the deep front line starts from the big toe and runs along the arch of the foot, up the inside of the leg, along the inner thigh, the diaphragm, up onto the sternum, those pectoral muscles, wraps around that sternocleidomastoid, those muscles here on either side of the neck, and wraps itself around and up and over to the eyebrows. One thing I didn't mention was those temporal lobes and the masseter of the jaw. So often we find we can carry a lot of tension in this jawline. Often if we are very stressed, we're breathing into the neck muscles, that sympathetic breathing pattern, and often breathing through the mouth will make this situation worse. So we can create a lot of tension running up from the shoulder into the neck and into those muscles here in the jaw. We're going to need a foam roller for this routine, and we're going to start off on the hands and knees. And I want you to drop down into a plank position. So come down onto the elbows. You can stay in the plank, or you can drop down onto the front of the body. We're going to bring the knee onto the foam roller. Now the knee should be in line with the hip. So the knee is not down there. The knee is up in line with that hip. Let's either come into the plank position as I mentioned, and then we'll get a little bit deeper into that release, or you can stay on the front of the leg. So we're rolling along the inner thigh. I'm just going to take it so you can see from this angle. The roller on the side, knee onto the roller, and we're going to roll out and in. Keep the knee in line with the hip, and you're rolling along the inner thigh. This is a really nice one to release the hips as well, to create a little bit more rotation in the hips. Continue with that movement. Often we carry a lot of tension along those inner thighs. So work nice and slowly. Now you can relax onto the front of the leg if you haven't already. And I want you to find a trigger point somewhere along that inner thigh. Now rest the leg on the roller and extend and bend the knee. We're going to release, and let's go over and repeat the same release to the other side. Coming down onto your front or into your plank position, and get a little bit deeper into that release. Roll out and in. Now your supporting leg that's on the mat, I want you to try and open that foot up as wide as possible so you can open up more into the hips. So I'm going to show it to you from this angle. Bring the roller next to you. In your plank position, bring the knee out. This foot open out to the side. And we're rolling along that inner thigh. Let's continue the same movement. Make sure that knee stays in line with the hip. It does have a tendency to slide down. Let's try and keep the knee in line with the hip. From here, we're coming onto the hands and knees. The roller between the knees. So roller not up here, but quite low down. Bring the hands onto the mat in front of you, directly under the shoulders. If you're cramping, I want you to focus on relaxing your neck and relaxing your feet. Curl the toes under if you do cramp, but try and stay on the front of the feet. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. The more you use your head, the more you're going to activate those abdominal muscles. Breathe out, squeeze the roller, And ripple through the spine, rounding it. Squeeze the roller, lift the knees up, and release the roller. And breathe in and open. So this is a progressive movement. I want you to start keeping the knees on the mat and squeeze the roller as you round and breathe out. Squeeze that roller with the feet and the knees. Then open up from the tailbone and the head will follow. Breathe in and look up. Let's squeeze the roller, tuck from the tailbone, and the head will follow. Again, nice deep breath in, and look up. Squeeze the roller, and tuck under. Breathe in, and open up. Let's add that knee lift, so breathing out. Squeezing the roller, still breathing out, lift the knees and drop the knees. Breathe in and open up. Breathe out, squeeze the roller, tuck and lift. Release. Breathe in and open. And again, breathe out. And lift. Release. On the next exhalation, lift the knees, hold it there and bounce for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Breathe in. Dropping your shoulders. When I say drop the shoulders, squeeze them back. Activate those muscles on either side of the spine, those rhomboids at the scapula, and pull the shoulders together. Breathe out. And lift and bounce for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. When you're rolling in front, extend and just bounce the chest out. And breathe out. Bounce yourself there. Take a nice deep breath in. And reach up and release. Well done.